Good morning, my dear students. In this video, I would like to discuss the topic Subject-Verb Agreement. Some rules of Subject-Verb Agreement. Rule number 1. If the two uncountable nouns are separated by and, use a plural verb form. Look at the example here. Confidence and expertise are required for this. Here, two uncountable nouns are joined with the word and. So, the verb is plural. Air and water are essential for man. Here again, two uncountable nouns are joined by the word and. So, the verb is plural. Number 2, if the two uncountable nouns are separated by or, use a singular verb form. Confidence or expertise is required for this. Instead of and, if we combine two uncountable nouns with or, we should use singular verb. So here, confidence or expertise is required. Instead of are, we used is, because here two singular nouns are combined with the word or. Point number 3, some nouns together are considered a single entity if they are closely linked and therefore take the singular verb form. Look at the example. Research and innovation is crucial to their success. Here, two singular nouns are combined with the word and. As per the rule number 1, we have to use a plural verb, but here we have used a singular verb is. Why? Because these two nouns are considered as a single entity. So in such cases, we have to use a singular verb. Time and tide waits for no one. Here again, we have used singular verb. Time and tide is considered as these two nouns are considered as a single entity. That's why we have used a singular verb. So rule number 3, some nouns together are considered a single entity if they are closely linked and therefore take the singular verb form. Number 4, when two nouns are combined by either or neither nor, the verb agrees with the noun nearest to the verb. Look at the example here. Either the boy or his brothers are guilty. When we combine two nouns with either or neither nor, we have to look at the verb that it comes. We have to use we have to look at the subject that comes close to the verb. That means here his brothers, that is plural. That's why we have used are instead of is. So look at the rule number 4. When two nouns are combined by either or neither nor, the verb agrees with the noun nearest to the verb. So here either the boy or his brothers are guilty. The noun nearest to the verb is his brothers. This is plural, so we have used a plural verb. Neither Non nor Harry likes the painting. Here, now both nouns are singular and the verb is also singular. The verb matches with the noun that comes near to that. Here, Harry, that is singular, so we have likes. Hope this is clear. So when two nouns are combined by either or neither nor, the verb agrees with the noun nearest to the verb. Number 5, when a third person and first person are both mentioned as subjects, we use the plural verb form. Third person singular, she and I. Then we have to use a plural verb. She and I are sharing our notes with the class. Okay, third person singular and first person singular are used. Then we have to use a plural verb. She and I are sharing our notes with the class. Look at the rule again. When a third person singular and first person are both mentioned as subjects, we use the plural verb form. Third person singular, example, she, he. And first person singular, I. She and I are sharing our notes with the class. Look at the rule number 6. Pronouns such as each, everybody, everyone, etc. take singular verbs. Okay. Everybody has to attend the class. Everybody has to, not everybody have to. Okay, so if we are using each, everybody, everyone arrives late. everyone arrives. No one, nobody, all these are considered as a singular, so it should take a singular verb. Each, everybody, everyone, etc. It's not just the verb to be and the other auxiliaries that have to agree with the subject. Other verbs also have to match the singular or plural subject. For example, the manager needs to have more positive outlook. In sentences like this, in simple present, depending on the subject, if it is singular, we have to use a singular verb. That means, for example, the manager is helping his employees. So here it's easy. We are using the sentence in the present continuous, or past continuous. We are using auxiliary verbs. But there are sentences like simple present where we don't use any auxiliary verbs. In such cases also we have to use verbs that matches with the subject. Here the subject is singular, the manager. So we have to add an S to the main verb. The manager needs to have a more positive outlook. Look at the second sentence. Sometimes these problems force the engineer to modify the design. These problems, look at this, the subject is plural, so there is no S. So these problems force the engineer to modify the design. So it is not just the verb to be, that means is or are, was or were, and such words match with the subject, but also we have words like these. When they come in simple present, we also should use proper verbs according to the subject. So here, if the subject is singular, we should add an S. If the subject is plural, we don't have to add an S. Hope this is clear. Now look at the rule number 8. Collective nouns such as assembly, crowd, audience, family, class, group, committee, team, etc. often take the singular form because they are considered a unit, a single entity. The committee is meeting this Friday to discuss the issue. All these collective nouns are often considered as a single entity, so they take a singular verb. But if the members of the group are acting together, are not acting together but acting as individuals, you can use a plural verb form. But if the members of the group are not acting together but acting as individual, not acting, okay, the committee have different opinions on this matter. So here each member is considered, that's why we have plural verb. Okay, the committee have different opinions on this matter. Usually they take a singular verb, but if we refer to each one in the committee or in the team or in the group, we can use plural verb. Number 9, when using phrases that indicate portions or quantity, words like majority, percentage, sum, etc., the noun after of determine whether to use a singular or plural verb. A third of the people are unhappy with the service. A third of the people. So people is a plural verb, so we have to use a plural verb. A third of the people are unhappy. Similarly, we have one more example. A third of the country is arable land. Country is a singular verb, so here we have to use a singular verb. Okay, so when you use words like majority, percentage, etc., we have to use verbs according to the noun. If the noun is plural, then you have to use a plural verb, and if it is singular, we have to use a singular verb. Hope this is clear. If you have any questions and clarification, you can ask me. You have to do the exercises given in the text. Thank you so much.